from Oracle Park in San Francisco. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Athletics. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Today's starting pitcher, JT Ginn. What do you have on him?
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there.
This one belted deep left field on its way.
And if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
And we're underway here in the home opener. Line drive and foul ball. The 0-2. Struck him out looking.
Batting second, shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Hey! Out towards right center field. Thomas settles under this one. 2 down. And now Ben Rice. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Two down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. It's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Hey!
The 0-2 stays alive. And a swing and a miss, and the inning is over. Back here in San Francisco, and taking the ball for Milwaukee, Kyle Harrison. What do you look for here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
This is Corbin Carroll.
Corbin Carroll.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slur.
Designated hitter, Carlos Santana.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third, left fielder.
Here's Yelich at the dish.
Yelich.
And there's a foul ball. Oh, 1 now. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Here's the 0-2. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Caminero. And there are 2 down.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Anthony Santander.
Check swing. He went. Strike 1. Grounder off the pitcher. No chance for a play, and let's hope the left-hander's not hurt out there.
Fifth, the shortstop.
First and second, 2 outs. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Late on that fastball.
That's a ball.
Two on, 2 outs. And the count 1-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third. Stuck in a rundown trying for home now. Tries to get back.
No, he's in there. Safe.
And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. This one in the air right field. Makes a nice running catch. And that is that. Back here at Oracle Park, top of the second, Tyler O'Neill up now for the Brewers. O'Neill hitting 5th in today's lineup, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2013. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Batting 6th, left fielder, Sal Freeland.
Check
Too
swing,
high.
yelled up. Ball 1.
Hey.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Lifted in the air down the left side. Bichette under it. Out number 2. And now it's William Contreras.
Catcher, William Contreras.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Back here in San Francisco. And now here's the A's catcher, Alejandro Kirk. There's a line drive to left field. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Ball, that's out. There you go.
Swing of the 1-0 and appeal to first. And yes, he offered at it. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that one up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
On the ground, Caminero. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 down, bases empty. Alec Bohm will hit next. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the Brewers DH, Mickey Moniak.
Mickey Moniak.
That's towards center. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Hesung Kim.
Right side. Whips it to first.
He's out.
First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
For Milwaukee,
Back to the
center
top of the
fielder,
Milwaukee
Blake
order.
Perkins.
Blake Perkins getting ready to hit. Struck out looking his first time. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Out towards right center field. Carroll hustling after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Corbin Carroll. Just missed. Tap dances out of the way of that one.
Ball 3.
Two strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Now around second, going for third. The relay not in time. He's safe.
Up next for the A's, designated hitter, Carlos Santana.
And that is out of play. Runner at third, nobody out. Here in the last half of the third. Line drive, base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Popped in the air, left field, and there's one down. One out man at first. Anthony Santander at the plate.
Anthony Santander.
This one in the air, center field. He's got it. 2 down.
Up next for the A's, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Ball 1.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive.
He's
and
out.
they get the out. Back here at Oracle
Leading off
Park
for the Brewers,
as we go to the top of the
shortstop,
4th. Jeremy Pena up now for the Brewers. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Thomas takes it in for the out. And there's
Up
one
next
away.
for Milwaukee, first baseman Ben Rice.
Ball.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second, and he'll reach second with one away.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much a
Up next
model
for
swing on
Milwaukee,
that one as he
third
ripped it into the
baseman,
opposite
Junior
field gap. And
Caminero.
I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
That's ripped into the outfield. Brings it in. Here's Tyler
Up
O'Neill.
next for
He struck
Milwaukee,
out swinging
right
at his
fielder,
first at bat.
Tyler O'Neill.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Battling here as he fouls it away. So runner in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. Top half of inning number 4. Up the middle, base hit into center field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and now they trail
Up
by
next for
1.
Milwaukee, left fielder Sal Freeland.
Ground ball right side, puts the tag on him leaving the box, and that's the 3rd out. Back here in San Francisco, bottom of the inning, Luke Keeschel now at the plate.
Keeschel.
On the ground to third. Long throw to first. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the A's, catcher Alejandro Kirk.
Check
he go?
swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. No swing. He held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
And now Colby Thomas. Swing and he popped it up. That's out number 2.
Up next for the A's, third baseman Alex Bohm.
This one in the air center field. And that is the third out of the inning. We go to the top of the fifth. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. Grounds one to short. Bichette whips it to first. One away here in the fifth.
Up next for Milwaukee, the designated hitter, Mickey Moniak.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Bichette whips it to first. And the first two set down at the top of the fifth.
Second baseman,
Next for Milwaukee, Hesung Kim. Grounded out his first time up. There's a swing and a drive. Carroll ranges back. Caught right up against the wall. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Corbin Carroll. Ripped on a line to center. Perkins moving back for this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the A's, designated hitter, Carlos Santana.
Out to short. Pena throws to first in time. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Up next for the A's,
2 outs, base is empty.
fielder,
Yelich stepping into the box now.
Yelich.
That one not close. And that's ball 1. On the ground to first. Into the outfield, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Up next for the A's, first baseman, Anthony Santander.
Ball 1.
Santander, 31 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Check swing called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Nope. Outside.
There's a strike.
2.
Yelich goes. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. A's leading by a run. Last half of inning number 5. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back here at Oracle Park, here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Blake Perkins. First pitch just misses. In the air, right field, Thomas should have this one, and there's one down.
Up next for Milwaukee, shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
On the ground to short. Bichette whips it to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Up next for Milwaukee,
Ben Rice up now for the Brewers. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen. Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one lifted to left. And that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Harrison back to work. Fouled off left side.
You know, these Athletics doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
1 down.
And you know, bloops and lasers, they both count the same, so we know there's 0 complaints about double digits in the hit column, no matter how it happens.
Lifted in the air, right field. O'Neill drifts towards it, and there are 2 outs. In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. 1 for 2.
Alejandro Kirk.
Check swing, but he went too far, and it's 0-1. That's to third, Caminero. Tosses to first, and that's the inning. Back here in San Francisco, we go to the top of the 7th. Junior Caminero up now for the Brewers. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. just missed getting out of here and tying this game.
Up next for Milwaukee, right fielder Tyler O'Neill.
That's a ball.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That one fouled off. Ball to strike. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Tyler O'Neill sends it out, and they tie it up. It's 2-2. Sal Frelick, the next to hit. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without
Up
a
next
play.
for Milwaukee, catcher William Contreras.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that drops foul.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That's
Oh, that's
a little
low.
bit low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a base hit. And a go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
Up next
A couple
for
of singles
Milwaukee,
back to
the
back.
designated
So
hitter,
impressive that he
Mickey
didn't get
Moniak.
tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, quick hands allowed him to get.
Matt Strong
Number
comes on now.
25.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
The Brewers going with a pinch hitter.
Number 12,
Connor Wong.
Connor
A
Wong.
critical at bat in this game for him. Swing and a miss. 0-1. The Brewers with the go-ahead run standing at second here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way.
Swings and misses, struck him
Up
out.
next for Milwaukee, second baseman.
Up now for
Hesung
Milwaukee, Hesung Kim.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Two on, two outs. Hit weakly on the ground. Santander. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 7th,
Leading
digging
off
in,
the eighth.
Colby Thomas.
Right fielder, Colby Thomas. Now pitching for
They hand the ball over to a
Number
new arm,
99,
Cole Henry.
Cole Henry.
So they're making a move for a bat off the
Number
bench.
16,
Brandon Marsh. He represents the go-ahead run. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Off the plate, ball one.
That one out to right. O'Neill on his way over. And there's one down.
Up next for the A's, third baseman, Alex Bohm.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Ball.
A's looking to put the go-ahead run on base. Here at the bottom of the seventh. The 1-1 is fouled off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One, two now.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And that skips in the dirt. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Really nice
Up
job
next,
staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't
center
try to do
fielder,
too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the
Carroll.
infield.
And the batter now, Corbin Carroll. Runner on the go. And fouled off. What a stop. There's one.
Up next for the A's, designated hitter, Carlos Santana.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Fought off foul. Man at second. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Ball one.
This one smoked on its way out of here. And this place is rocking. So 2 down. Next up for the A's, Christian Yelich. 1 for 3. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. Inning over. The A's get one on this homer as the A's are on top. Back after this on the show. Back here at Oracle
Leading
Park,
off for the
here's the
Brewers,
leadoff man
center
for the
fielder,
Brewers, Blake
Perkins.
Perkins.
Now pitching for the
Brock
A's.
Stewart takes over on the
Number
mound.
41.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
High fly ball, right field. Marsh running hard. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One
Up
pitch and
next
one
for
out.
Milwaukee, shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 0-2. Struck him out swinging.
Up
The
next
high
for
heat, too
Milwaukee,
much on
first
that one.
baseman, Ben
Two
Rice.
down, bases empty. Next for the Brewers, Ben Rice. And that one hammered. Yelich running hard. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this
Up
one.
next for
Now that
Milwaukee,
sets up a
third
huge at bat in this ball
Junior
game.
Caminero.
And the
Ball
first
that's
pitch
upstairs.
misses for ball one. This one in the air, center field. Carroll under it. And that's the third out. Back here in San Francisco, bottom of the eighth,
First
Anthony
baseman,
Santander digs in now.
Santander.
And a foul ball.
Ball, that's out. That's ball two.
This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. A solo shot. And they boost their lead. It's 5-2.
Now pitching for
Here comes the new arm for the
Number
Brewers,
70,
Jose Butto.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And it's through for a hit. Man at first. Nobody out. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Bryson Stott. A runner at first for him, nobody out. And a foul ball. Butto in his second season, 28 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. To the right side. And that one handled. Gets it to first. One gone to the bottom of the eighth.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
For the A's.
So now with one away and a man at second, Alejandro Kirk getting ready to hit. Way
Ball.
inside, gets out of the way. Hot shot to third. Handles, throws to first. 2 gone now.
Up next for the A's, right fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. On the ground,
Foul
right
ball.
side, and it goes just foul. Man on second, 2 down. Got him swinging. Good job at damage control right there. The A's with a 2-run blast. Last chance coming up for the Brewers. All set to start the ninth in this one. Stepping in, number 9. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Jeff Hoffman.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
The 1-0. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Check swing went around. Strike 1. The A's trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Yelich on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. So they're down to their final out. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
And that one finds its way through. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Garrett Mitchell. The runner on first with 2 gone for him. Contreras off of first with 2 away. One strike away. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Back-to-back base hits. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Kim in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss as he was late.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Tying run at the plate. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Here comes the runner. Here comes the throw. Not going to get him. It's up the line.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it. And
base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat, other than ripping one in the gap or blasting one over the.
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Adrian Morejon.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Hit on the ground to short. Bichette. And that is the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.